Boy, that Tim Walz fella sure seems nice. A little too nice.
Tim Walz's job is to be the Jack Kevorkian for America. His job is to be the assisted suicide doctor, to lean over charmingly by the bedside of America and to give it a fatal injection.
Close your eyes, America. It'll all be over soon. This is the Daily Showography of Tim Walz. Radically Nice. Sponsored by Trump Vance and Project 2025. Timothy James Walz had a dangerously folksy upbringing.
My town had 400 people in it, 24 kids in my graduating class, 12 were cousins.
He developed a taste for blood from his father and grandfather, who owned a meat locker, and was indoctrinated into communism while working on a farm, where he evenly distributed fertilizer, regardless of which crops worked the hardest. Soon, Walz was recruited to join the National Guard, where he admitted to swindling our brave troops.
I willingly say I got far more out of the military than they got out of me.
Disgusting. That government welfare paid for him to attend an elite Ivy League-style school in the globalist nexus of Chadron, Nebraska. Not surprisingly, Walz used his education degree to get a job teaching America's future enemies in communist China. In China, Walz worked at a Chinese school, teaching armies of Chinese students who were from China. After completing his Chinese brainwashing, Walz returned to the Midwest, where he indoctrinated decent American children with his social studies, forcing them to read textbooks and look at maps. Now safely undercover in Minnesota, Walz married fellow teacher Gwen Whipple. And where do you think they honeymooned? That's right, China. To this day, he still doesn't try to hide his allegiance.
Niman Hama. Happy Chinese New Year of the pig. Gong hei fat soy.
Walz's sinister niceness couldn't be contained by a classroom. It started bleeding into after-school activities when he took a position coaching football, the same sport CIA operative Travis Kelce plays as part of his Taylor Swift psyop. But it's no surprise Walz ended up a football coach. It was in his blood to crave the touch of dead pig flesh. From there, it was a small step to his most evil act of kindness yet, grooming children to be nice to each other.
They asked if I would be interested in helping start a gay-straight alliance group. You have an older, white, straight, married male football coach who's deeply concerned that these students are treated fairly and that there's no bullying.
But being nice to children wasn't enough for this sicko. He wanted to be nice to a whole congressional district.
I will speak for you. Thank you.
After winning a seat, Walz charged in on day one, just dripping with entitlement.
Holy cow. Look at the door.
My own restroom.
Pooping on the taxpayer's dime. You know where else they have government restrooms? China. Before long, this ambitious zealot set his sights on an even fancier place to poop, the governor's office. His opponent tried desperately to warn people.
I think Tim Walz is an affable individual who has a wonderful smile.
But it was too late. Walz seized power, and within days the state was overwhelmed by riots in the streets and a deadly virus from guess where? To no one's surprise, Governor Walz unleashed a fury of radically nice policies. And the nicest of all, free breakfast and lunch for school kids. You know who else gave kids free food? That witch who ate Hansel and Gretel.
A nice fat chicken.
Walz transformed Minnesota beyond recognition, even renaming its very roads after bizarre pop stars who would make less confident men question their own sexuality.
This is the coolest bill signing that we will ever do.
Sure, if you like your little Corvettes red. And his dark addictions don't end with pop music. Whether it's fixing cars, coin collecting, butter carving, or owning guns and hunting. Wait, no, skip that one. That's normal. The point is, Walz is a madman who dabbles in elitist predilections ranging from haute cuisine
I am a corn dog guy.
to haute couture.
I'm wearing corn dog socks, just to be clear for everyone.
So it's no wonder that when Kamala Harris needed a henchman for her extremist takeover of America, there was only one man for the job.
The most neglected part of home ownership is the gutters.
Drink some water, folks. It is hot out.
The grass is green, the coffee's hot.
We're close to putting the hay in the barn and getting this thing done.
And that's why Tim Walz truly is radically nice.
I think I live the most boring life of anyone you've ever met.